Hey everyone, it's Miss Allison. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to take a look next at body paragraphs. So once we have our intro, we know we're going to have 3 different body paragraphs. Let's see how we can write those. And the great news is you already know how to do it because it's PEA. We've been practicing that a lot. We just have to polish it up a little. So let's get into it, all right? So our learning target is I can identify and apply the parts of a strong body paragraph by studying the mentor text. Our success criteria is I have drafted my body paragraphs based on what I learned in the mentor text. Oh my gosh, look, it's our mentor text. So I'm going to read this to you guys. I know you can read it to yourself as well, but it's important that we pull from this. So we're going to take what we already have in our on-demand and say, how did they do that? How did they do that? And go back and try and add that to our own. All right? So this is answering the prompt, what does each character contribute to the garden? This is one character. Please make sure you're not copying this example. We're going to do our own writing. All right, Kim, a 9-year-old, contributes vision, desire, and seeds to the garden. Kim sees more than a vacant lot next to her apartment as she sees a place for her to connect with her father through gardening. As Kim explores the vacant lot by her apartment, she notes, "Then I told myself that I must sow my bravery. I continued farther and chose a spot from the sidewalk and a hidden view from the rusty refrigerator. I had to keep my project safe." Her ability to see past the rats and the trash in the vacant lot allows her to bring new life to it and create something new. As Kim creates her garden, she has the desire to connect with her late father. Though she never met her father, she recognizes that in that vacant lot he would see me. He would watch my beans break ground and spread, and would notice with pleasure their pods growing plump. Fleischman 3. In planting the garden, Kim is not only changing the landscape of the neighborhood, but the landscape of her story, as she attempts to connect with her late father. Once Kim has started her work, she is determined to keep her garden growing despite her limited supplies. While planting the lima beans, she notes, "And I vowed to myself that those beans would thrive." Her vision has started a growth, both physical and metaphorical, that will impact her for the rest of her life. Awesome, guys. So that's one body paragraph. Remember, we'll have 3 total. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the anatomy. So the great news is you already know PEA. You know point evidence analysis. You know it well. Really, we're just adding a topic sentence at this point, so hopefully this goes pretty smoothly. Our topic sentence is, again, a little bit more detailed. Thinking about that Jolly Rancher, we're in kind of the more specific part this point. At this part, it's the candy part, right? And so our topic sentences are going to be a mini thesis for just our body paragraph. Not the whole essay, but just this paragraph right here, okay? So it's going to make sure that it breaks down the prompt and the thesis for that exact paragraph. Now, you guys probably know different ways to write a topic sentence. That's great. I am going to teach you 2 different ways that I know how to teach it, but if you have a better way or a different way, please try it. Let's see how it goes, okay? So I know how to do occasion, position, and power statements. That's what's comfortable for me as a writer. A power statement is boom, 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 very specific 3 main points. That's all I need to show how it's going, okay? So I say, Kim, a 9-year-old, contributes vision, desire, and seeds to the garden. Awesome. I just said my main points, or my points that I'm going to say, right? Easy. If you want to go a little bit different, you can do an OP or occasion position. These ones take a little bit more thinking. So it's going to state the occasion. So what is the circumstance that makes your position true? And then your position. What do you plan to prove or answer? Here is our example. Although many people don't take Kim seriously because of her age, occasion, position, her contributions of vision, desire, and seeds are extremely important. That's my meat. That's what I'm trying to prove. So although some people believe this is true because. Awesome. So guys, I know that's pretty quick, but I'm going to ask you to pause this for about 2 minutes, go through your topic sentences, see what you can change, right? And if you're a little bit stuck, that's okay. Throw something on there. Pause it, and we'll come back and we'll work back into this later, okay? All right, guys, awesome. So now that we've done that, we're going into what we know how to do. This is awesome. We're going to look at point evidence analysis super quick, all right? So first is our point. It's going to make a claim about the topic sentence. It's going to prove something from the topic sentence in a small section. We know that these are yellow, and they can start with a transition word. I don't believe mine did in my example, but that's okay, right? You can if you want. That's going to be just our boom, first thing. After that, we are going to be looking at proving it. So once we say our point, what is our evidence? How do we know? We need to use the text to support this, all right? So it's going to be a direct quote from the text. you are lucky. You can copy and paste it. You don't even have to open your book, right? Okay, because you have the digital one. You're going to narrow it down to 1 or 2 sentences. I often see students trying to copy and paste like the whole chapter. We can't do that because we're just trying to get narrow, right? What is one thing I can say? Don't forget to cite your source. So afterwards, we're always going to put the last name of the author and the page number. Okay, and we'll look at an example. After we know these things, we have to go back and say, how? How does the evidence prove the point? What is the connection? To me, this is kind of the glue, or like where the puzzle pieces fit. This is analysis. Analysis is blue. And like we've talked about, it's, like I said, it's how the evidence proves the point. This is going to show some deeper thinking or maybe reveal something new about your point. If you are stuck, try using this proves or this shows first to get your sentence rolling, and then you can go a little bit deeper. So let's take a look at an example again from our mentor paragraph here. Kim sees more than a vacant lot next to her apartment as she sees a place for her to connect with her father through gardening. Point. When I go back and I'm talking about contributions, yep, lines up. She's contributing, right, this desire and vision. Next, we have our text. So how can I prove that? As Kim explores the vacant lot by her apartment, she notes, "Then I told myself that I must sow my bravery. I continued farther and chose a spot far from the sidewalk and hidden from view by a rusty refrigerator. I had to keep my project safe." I broke the rules a little. I did 3 sentences, but keep it short if you can, right? Keep it concise. And then finally, I need to say, how do these 2 things connect? So my blue, my analysis. Her ability to see past the rats and the trash and the vacant lot allows her to bring new life to it and create something new. So it's going a little bit deeper, kind of connecting those pieces. There's 2 more examples below if you'd like to look at those. Hopefully that helps you teach into yours. Pause this video now. I said for 2 minutes, that's if we're in class. Give yourself more time, right? We have 3 body paragraphs with 3 PEAs each. That is 9 total, so it's going to take some time with a topic sentence on top too. So make sure that you're really taking some time in here. We're going in, getting deeper, picking some good evidence, and really explaining it well. All right, guys, go ahead and pause it. Work on that now.